So, do you remember anything about provision for discount on debtors?
Mm, no.
No problem. Uh, we had studied this cash discount part, right, Richa?
Yes, ma'am.
If the debtors pay us money in advance, not in advance, early, okay? For the early payment, we give cash discount to our debtors. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Usually the business have this business this credit policy, all right? Like if you will pay me within 10 days of the sale, I'll give you 2% of cash discount, all right? Or 3% of cash discount. So they have different kind of terms of credit, but usually the business do have this kind of credit policies, all right? So a lot of business try to use this discount because this is actually help a lot in the working capital and everything, okay? So those parts you are not supposed to study this year. We will study that in future years if you study uh, commerce accountancy in advanced level. So the thing is, I told you all this story because this is the base why we are preparing this provision for discount on debtors. All right. The thing is, when the business have this trade credit policies and all, your most of your debtors will try to avail that policy, okay, avail that discount. So you are by doing so, you will get the cash early, right? The debtors will will give your payment early because they want to avail the discount, but then you have to give them discount, right? Discount is your expense, is that so?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will have your debtors on your closing balances and you have to give the discount, all right? You already know what is the basic structure of your business, that how many of your debtors usually avail your discount. So just like bed debts, even though in bed debts we have a lot of uncertainty, but for the discount we have a higher level of certainty. All right. So create a provision for discount on debtors because this much amount we are not going to receive and we are going to allow this much of amount as discount. Is this clear, Richa?
Yes, ma'am.
So our usual entry is discount allowed account debit to debtors account, right? Can you see here? This is our basic journal entry. This discount allowed account debit to debtors account. Usually, we had seen this with the bank account. We receive the money, then we provide this discount to the debtors, right? Now, at the end of the year, this balance of discount allowance is transferred to P&L account. Why? Being indirect expense, right? Here I had written being indirect expense. We have to transfer this discount. So this discount will reduce our profit. For the same, we are creating the provision. So what we are going to do? Similar to the bed debts, we are going to make a provision. All right. So for creating the provision, we will have this. For creation, P&L account debit to provision for discount on debtors. Now, provision for discount on debtors is also a liability similar to provision for doubtful debts and is shown as negative item from debtors. Again, similar to the provision for doubtful debts. Can you see here, Richa?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So when we have created this provision, all right, then what will happen? We are going to charge this. Uh, we are going to charge this discount in our provision for discount on debtors account, not in the P&L account. Can you see the similarity between this and provision for doubtful debts?
Yes, ma'am.
There we were doing everything related to bed debts. Now we are doing it for the discount to be allowed to our debtors. So first entry will be same, discount allowed account debit to debtors account. Obviously there will bank account also be debited. All right. So this discount will not be transferred to the P&L account but will transfer this to provision for discount on debtors account. Can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
So now again come here. I'll make the account first actually this time. Debit provision for discount on debtors account, credit, particulars, particulars. So provision is our liability account, right? So our opening balance will be on the credit side. Is that correct, Richa?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll write by balance brought down, whatever is our opening balance. I'm going to write it on bracket also for more understanding. Opening balance. All right. So when we will create a further provision, which will be our balancing figure usually, but still I'm going to write here by P&L account. Okay. This will be our, and when we have our discount allowed, we are going to use this provision for the discount. So here it will be to discount allowed account, discount charge during the year. All right. Now to balance carried down, closing balance. This will be our account. All right, Richard. Now similarly, as what we had done for our provision for doubtful debts, here we are going to write to provision for discount on debtors account. This is our required provision. All right, the provision that we require, this part. All right, we will add the discount allowed. Sorry. That's why I was just wrong highlight, wrong highlight. This is our required. So balance carried down, this is our required provision. All right, this will be calculated from the balance of debtors. So this is our required balance. We'll add the discount allowed that we had allowed it during the year, and then we will less whatever we have the opening balance. So this is our net amount that has been debited to our P&L account. This amount and this amount is same. All right, teacher. Now, how do we calculate this closing balance? Liabilities, assets. We have here sundry debtors, right? I need one more for
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
We have this sundry debtors. I'm writing everything here, okay? Not just discount, but bad debts also. Whatever bad debts we have, first we are going to reduce bad debts. All right. After this, whatever amount we will get, we are going to reduce provision for doubtful debts. All right, Richa. This is our good debts, means this is our net sorry, this is our gross debtors for our current year. Any color. Okay, this is our gross debtors for current year. We are reducing provision for doubtful debts because we think out of this debtors we will have this amount of debtors which we will not receive. Okay, so we'll reduce that amount of doubtful debts. Then this is our net debtors. All right, I can write here net debtors. This is our gross debtors. And now I'm going to do less provision for discount on debtors. Another way you can remember this, and this is the final amount that is going to be recorded. Okay, so this closing balance, put it under yellow. This three yellows, they are same. Okay, Richa, you will hardly
Yes, ma'am.
ask to prepare this ledger account, but it still helps to understand. So that's why I have prepared it, that how these transactions are flowing and everything. All right. So another way to remember is, you tell me, Richa, if you feel like out of 1 lakh, let's say you have 1 lakh of debtors and you feel like 10,000 amount you are doubtful that this amount you will receive, will you still provide a provision that I will give discount to that person even when you're feeling like this person will not pay you the money? Answer me please.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. You will have two things. Either you will feel like this person will pay you the money, either this person will not pay you the money. If you're feeling like this person will not pay me the money at all, you will remove this person like from the provision in the name of provision for doubtful debts, right? And the net debtors that you have, the good debtors that you have, that these are the good people who are going to pay me the money, then you will feel like, okay, these are the people to whom I will give them the discount. Right, Richa? So therefore, we are
Yes, ma'am.
going to record sundry debtors, the value appearing as per trial balance. I'll write it here, trial balance. Okay, this amount will come from trial balance. If you have any further bad debts, from adjustment. Okay, if any bad debts given in adjustment, then you will reduce it. Then you will get your gross debtors. Then you will reduce the provision for doubtful debts calculated on this gross debtors. Then you will get your net debtors. Then you will calculate. Then you will get the amount. Then you will calculate provision for discount on debtors on this good debtors. Okay, or actually we should write the good debtors, because the net sundry debtors will balance will come after this one, the final one. Clear, Richa? Any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.